GME. GME. Oh my god. Good morning. GME or no? Look at it right now. It's up on the screen. That's GME right now. I think it's gonna get halted again.
Energy?
Financials and energy, you say? Wow.
Oil recovered? Big oil to recover? Well, they went zero, right? That's below a bargain.
Well, I mean, they went below a bargain. That is
You
true.
visualized that just now, right?
I mean, when I heard it, I was like, oh, I thought it was funny, and then I was like, wait, yeah, it kind of makes sense. It is below a bargain.
It's like what you said, they're
But not the companies. The companies didn't go negative. The oil itself.
yeah, the oil itself. What a wake-up call happens today.
Well, I guess that kind of, if it could happen once, it could happen again. So now they're gonna prepare for it. Maybe they weren't prepared for it. That's why a lot of energy companies went bankrupt during COVID. Think about how much the price of airfare dropped.
Yeah. So that means if that goes up, airfare will go up as well.
Well, I mean, they got to charge the consumers, no?
That's correct, though.
The consumers here being, I guess, the airlines. That's insane, man. This option was worth on GME yesterday $9. Today, $5,000.
At what time, $9 in the morning?
This was on the 23rd, so that was Monday. Sheesh.
And it's
Yeah, Jimmy
down
halted.
now from 170.
Jimmy halted. The volume looks weak here. Let's see. That's crazy, because you know who's trading at these prices? That means it's the new guys. It's not the old guys who are in here. Think about it. These are fresh new prices. Wow.
You're right. Kind of throws the momentum that the old guys were having.
Of course, because now the new guys is like, whoa.
Whoa, what happened to my algorithms?
It's not even that. These guys just would play with a lot of money and they can swing. Think about it.
Oh, so it completely.
If you have enough money, like let's say a hedge, like the $1 billion hedge funds.
It's like Melvin and that god. What's his name?
That god. What's his name? Kenneth? I think it's
that's
Kenneth.
his name?
Yeah.
Is it Kenneth? Because I remember hearing it in the House Committee, for financial.
I'm pretty sure it's Kenneth.
That's interesting. I knew a Kenneth once. Shout out to Kenneth if you're out there. Crazy
Is
gamer.
it the same Kenneth I know?
Crazy gamer, I think so.
Oh.
I think so. Speaking of gaming, gaming is incredibly fun.
The stocks have been doing exceptionally well.
Oh, exceptionally well.
Like, I mean, okay, I saw ATVI, which is the company behind Call of Duty.
How much are they now? Like,
They're almost at 100. But I mean, that's thanks to a lot of things. The COVID situation kind of helped because a lot of people are streaming gaming. But I think they're part of S&P actually.
Let me check something. I forgot to text the client.
Always, bro. You gotta take profit, Mr. Smooth.
Yeah, for real. Got it.
Woo. Damn, that's a lot of sounds right there. What the hell?
Any breakout on the week today?
Higher, you think?
I'm looking here. It's my look. Till now. The week today. Oh, it's up over. Nah. Wait, what if this thing is going down today, huh? Oh. Speaking of the devil here, what's going on?
It's dropping. The moment you said it. Oh wait, no, GameStop is. Sorry, I should say. Yeah, for sure. I feel like most of the volume, not even the earnings, are going crazy. It's all going to GameStop.
Am I getting in on a put? Not yet. What's he thinking?
Waiting for more data. But I don't think the Bulls here today because it's already down on the day. So
Whoa, what did GameStop do?
GameStop went to the moon. No, I think it got halted again.
Is there a way to know what's this value really, Ricky? Like if I want to know what was that value there at the time, specifically like here?
I can.
Yeah?
I can.
Kind of like when you hover over each candle, it tells you at the top here the high, low, open, close.
I can, but I don't know if it'll look cluttered though.
Okay. No, I just
I'll
wanted
look
to
into
know
it.
to
I'll
make
look
sure
into
if
it.
it's breaking out, but it looks like it is breaking down from there.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how you have to see it. So yeah,
For sure.
because think of those
I
blocks like little, support or
Right.
resistance.
No, I totally understand. Okay, I'm gonna get in short soon. When this thing runs out, but let's see. Or when do you have enough data? These are the questions that people want to know.
It's a mix of things. I feel
Yeah,
like
you're absolutely
it's a
right.
mix. It's never one single thing. I feel.
And you gotta
It's
be in
just
the
every
fire.
market condition is different. You know, every day it's different.
Gotta be in the fire.
Today isn't same day expiration, so usually it's like pretty light volume.
Puts. Puts. I'ma put it on you. Is that what the song goes?
I don't know that
That's
song.
interesting. Bond don't want to break up.
Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's go back to SPY for a second. I want to look at the options. And it looks like they're not too bad
GameStop
actually.
volume, I find a little crazy. How does that happen if it's not Wall Streeters?
Remember, the majority of the bag holders on GameStop are retail investors. I'm sure a lot of people are probably breaking even, or think about it. This is a lifeboat for some people. This has to be at least somebody for somebody out there.
Oh, you're right. You're right. If they're holding, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, if you've been holding and
See, I got in.
let's see, everyone assess your own risk.
That's true. It's interesting that it didn't do this.
Hmm? Wow, day's not over yet.
That's true. Hey, jump out.
Oh, damn, and that put is looking nice.
Um, Bobby.
Don't you hear the symphony of bells going off?
Oh, that's good. That's good for me.
That is good.
Bells are good.
Good trade, good trade.
Yeah.
How the big guys having to cover their good stocks to think about oh my god,
I
the
mean that.
amount of calls that gotta be in the money this week is gonna be insane.
The what? Oh,
The amount of calls on GameStop.
the amount of calls in the money that what? That were there. That were in the money.
Because if it's in the money, you run the risk of getting assigned. And if you get assigned, that means you have to give up the shares you said you had.
I mean that for Melvin, that number must have been so big that they were like, well, I don't.
I don't think they were selling the options though, which is weird. I don't know why they would actually open up a short.
There's gotta be a tax benefit for that.
Maybe, but
There's
I
gotta be
mean,
a
they
tax
really
benefit.
they shorted the stock. I guess they were that confident in it.
Because if what happens if you're a shareholder on a company that goes kaput?
To zero?
Yeah.
The same thing that happens when an option goes to zero.
That's it. You're out.
I mean, if that was your whole position, then yes.
Zero
I mean, if that was your whole account, then yes.
You're much overrated. This is a good trade, but it's gonna reverse from here. And then I'm gonna get back in.
Look at the volume. The
Oh,
volume
yeah, the
looks good
volume's-
to me.
Yeah, no, the volumes keep going down. Let's see.
Just monitor that, because the moment you see that slight little bump up, that means a little
Yeah, sure.
institutional guy got in right there. For that to move like that,
You also have this here. Oh, symbol.
That's because it's crossing below it.
Oh, the this line.
It's crossing below that.
On the close or on the candle?
On the close,
Oh,
which is the candle, current candle.
which is the current?
But it has to close.
Right. It
See,
did
that's
close.
why it pivoted the
It
other
did
way now.
close. It did close.
No, did you see the pivot?
Yeah, it looks. It did close. It's interesting. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
SPY, right? Yeah, SPY is weird right now.
Why is that? Oh, because it's not following the.
No, because he said it's planking sideways, which I agree.
Uh oh, spaghetti.
Spaghetti, oh. What?
Whoa. So we're gonna get our bells in like 50 days. Shout out to China Incorporated.
Oh, come on. What is
The
this
trend
one?
changing?
Ooh.
Reverse. Pivot.
That's why I haven't, it's weird here. It's right around that VWAP area, actually.
That's
Yeah, there's a
incredible.
battle here.
Huh?
There's a battle here.
There is a battle here. Julie's doing some wild things today.
Damn. Put.
Well, now Spy's calling. So Ricky, you know what I would set up in a different location? A virtual private network, like a tunnel. So we'll have a drive over there that will be accessible through the internet. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I think so too. That would be pretty cool.
Imagine all the files you could share with me and my family and stuff. It'll show up instantly over there. Have those drives mirror a drive here. Is the world of tech is incredible. Speaking of tech,
equities are doing okay. Put it in a headline, we're okay. Right now, at least anyway. The Nasdaq off by a third of 1%, the S&P 500 off by a quarter. In the bond market, let's just sit there just for a moment. Yields are up 40
that's
basis
what I
points,
thought.
top 10 up by about 8 basis
What?
points. This is one central bank's
This is
statement of confidence. It's the
This
Fed's
run up in the morning is just
This is another central
wait,
What?
This run up in the morning is really quick.
bank timing of financial
It was all fluff.
looking at yields up
It was all fluff. It was just
6 basis points on the
let's see.
10-year. Over in Australia,
Man, that volume is moving crazy.
that tension's going to build in the weeks to come, maybe. That's what to watch. That's my theme.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Look at this.
Through this week, pending home sales coming out at the top of the hour. President Biden meeting with US state governors later this afternoon, plus some Fed speak from President Jim Buller and John Williams throughout the day. And rounding out the week on Friday, personal income, spending numbers, and the House voting on President Biden's stimulus package. From New York City this morning, good morning to you all from our audience worldwide. This was the countdown to the open. Catch me on Twitter at Faro TV to continue the conversation. This is Bloomberg.
What was your strike for? What was strike you looking at?
391.
391.
Yeah, so it just came in the money.
Nice.
It just came in the money.
How much are those?
Oof. Almost like 200.
In wow,
Yeah.
they're expensive today.
Yeah.
And it's not even expiration then.
No, it's not.
Interesting. I'm playing the 388. If it goes there. I'm up 10% already on it, but
Diamond hands or paper hands? That's the
yesterday was
question
good.
here.
Yesterday was good. I was telling someone about the how cheap the contracts were in the morning.
Oh, is it gonna pick up from here? What is happening?
You know, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Did the trend change?
That's why I'm watching it, because I'm like, I don't know. This could be a pullback from yesterday just to go higher, because there's still room up.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And it did build a lot of support. Let's see.
Damn, it's war.
It's war up in the Middle East. What's that? Oh, I should have bought more. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Oh, fluid. I was watching the breakout here. That was a breakout here.
Nice, nice, nice,
On
nice, nice,
profiling.
nice, nice.
Yeah. That's all close. I see, dog.
He said I won't paper hands it like yesterday.
I didn't say that. You replay it in your head like I'm a hero.
Man, the memes yesterday on Reddit, man. All I saw was the fucking Valley being compared to Rocky, Jesus.
Kind of looks like Rocky, that guy. That's why they gave him that. Now I realize it's his long hair. That's funny, man. Wow. Wow. That's fame. That's internet fame. That's not notoriety. That's fame.
No, notoriety is when you're known for something bad.
Bad, right?
But
No, that's fame. Well,
he's
here's the
he's
thing.
an internet
Here's the
he's an
thing,
internet legend
But here's the thing: to some people, you know, he's a scum. 'Cause,
at this point.
he's on the other end, you know. But wow, what a put! What a put to the moon!
Well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, like I said, there's always a actually I didn't even say that. The guy, the CEO and founder of Interactive Brokers said it. There's always a winner and a loser at the end of the day. So when the losers are mad, then it is what it is. But when you win, it is, that happy feeling, I guess, is something else. Because somebody else is
Oh,
losing.
this thing is flattening out. Oh, there's a battle. Can you hear this?
Damn.
Oh. Let's see. Am I clocking out at 25% now? How do you do the numbers so quick in that? 0.6%. How can I do 0.6%? That's what? 0.6.
A lot of the people there are business people who watch this. Like, they
No,
can do the
but,
math.
But
like,
that's the thing, I don't understand too.
I guess that's who they
Yay!
cater to. Damn.
36% real quick. Those are crazy. It's fucking nuts, man.
You could.
I'm perplexed right now.
It's war. I'm telling you, it's war.
Am I gonna hit the red button? Or am I gonna hit the gray button?
I'm gonna hit the gray button.
Oh, I think I'm gonna hit the fucking gray button. Oh man. Oh, I was looking into the buttons, into that keyboard thing.
Oh, nice.
You can totally program sell the bid, flat, and cancel all by the ask on those. 100%. 100%. I think I'm gonna get one to try it out on the Windows.
Cool.
The small one. Cause that would be cool. That would be really cool if we start. Program one for like the reports. Oh, little open Bloomberg. That's right, baby. Let's go.
Damn, let's go lower. Damn, it's a fight.
These last couple of days. I had it to my position on the way, just before it popped, but I didn't expect a slow little,
Wow.
slow daggers down.
Well, remember where's your strike?
388.
Yeah.
388. I personally think it'll hit, but that's just me calling it into existence. That's just me. Oh, 57%.
He's scratching his head. Ape strong together, George.
I don't know, man. This is wild. Oh, I gotta take something off. This is not. I guess I'm not. I know.
Just watch that volume, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
Damn. Nah, it's bound to be a pullback. This is a lot of downward pressure. Come on.
I got rid of half my position. Let's see.
Damn.
Sometimes that's not a good idea.
Well, what's left can either help or
Yeah,
eat
or-
up your tendies.
Yeah, no. It'll eat you or destroy you, but
Nah, but it's definitely gonna take some off the table. Always.
gotcha.
Especially after a move like that. That's a big move.
That's a big
Let's see if it continues, though.
That's a big
You're
one.
still in if it continues, which it looks like it is.
That's incredible. Wow. I had a conversation with someone yesterday. I was telling them the story of how the option situation was yesterday. And he said, "Why didn't you hold?"
Yeah, paper hands. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And in my head, I was like, it is not that easy to just hold these things.
No, these things are just dirt or gold sometimes, but they're also hot in that process.
If this price leaves this little honey pot right here, call it a honey pot, right?
Honey pot, okay.
If it leaves this honey pot, then if it leaves up, you gotta flatten the position. But if it
Well, the honey pot looks. Remember that honey pot is that big candle.
right.
That honey, it's a huge candle.
It's a
Like
huge
that's
candle
a
itself.
huge volume right there.
I
That's why
believe
it's kind of highlighted.
Yeah, I believe that. That's why. Was huge volume. Look at that honey pot.
Let's see will the honey pot come through. Usually it bounces up to from the lower level to the higher one, but let's see.
Wow.
Just check the volume, and there's the story there.
Wow, that's incredible, bro. That's incredible. Just doing the numbers in my head, I'm like, there's no way this thing is going to 50%, 60, 80%, 70 now. It's like, what? I made enough money to live in the second world country right now. You know?
Second world country.
Like a king, you know. I have my own city block. No, all jokes aside, I think this is incredible. Just the volatility in today's market.
I mean, you have to know how to trade it properly, I guess, because
Thank you, retail traders. I may flatten it, but I don't know. It's running. Or like yesterday, boom, the calls again. Oof. Speak of the calls. Let's see.
what?
What happened?
Wait, no hodl.
No, hold on. What? Uh-oh. Huh? Right out the honey pot, man. What are you gonna do? Buy puts here? Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Oh no.
Nah, this thing didn't break down like that, but
It didn't. Let's see if it starts to.
it's fighting here, man.
It's fighting it.
That's what I'm saying. That you wanna.
It's
Once the
fighting it.
honeypot forms, you're gonna get stuck in this consolidation type of thing.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind for next
Yeah.
time. But you're absolutely right.
Damn.
Yeah, the stop loss is is something that has got to be known, because you can be down a bowl. Don't be Melvin.
Oh, don't be Melvin.
Don't
I
be
love
Melvin.
that a hedge fund is the butt of that joke, man.
That's crazy, man.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
That hedge fund has to be a lesson in risk management.
Yeah, even the councilman, not the councilman, the congressman, they were asking like, what happened to the risk department? Like, how did you not?
Lehman Brothers risk department.
And how did you not realize that these numbers were real? Like, those numbers had to just be accumulating to an amount that I don't think they've ever.
Look, the moment I saw that it was over 100% short interest, that means basically they were literally betting on the bankruptcy of this company. So I can you say that that's karma? Because
Well,
if the company goes bankrupt, people get laid off,
well, here's the
shareholders
thing.
lose money, right?
I would question: does that give validity to that the market is a speculation? Because it,
No, I mean,
that one instance is incredible.
no. Well, I mean that's already a given. The fact
Yeah.
that it's speculation. I mean, unless you can know the future,
Well, here's the thing: they thought they
every
knew the
investment
future.
is speculation.
Well, you're right. So they thought they knew the future, so they put in 100. They shorted it 100%.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the thing. They had a lot of confidence in it, apparently. See,
And then life said, well, the way it works is whoever is the majority holder,
no,
majority.
the way it
masses-
works with shorting is you have unlimited risk, but limited upside, which is your upside potential is this company goes bankrupt, 100%.
And they got squeezed out.
Think about it. Your downside is unlimited because there's no cap at how high a stock price could be.
Man, oh man.
Hence GameStop 500.
Well, volume coming back up or what? I ain't hear no bell.
I ain't hear no bell. Let's see. Let's see what GameStop is doing. Oh man.
Oh, that's literally Ricky what it could mean. I ain't hear no bell, so it didn't.
I ain't hear no bell. Damn, GameStop 126.
Yeah, I'm looking at GameStop.
Always great to catch up with you. Thank you for your time today, sir. Maple sheets of Pigeon fixed income. A couple of big events taking place. I wanted to kind of direct you first of all to a live shot of the Bloomberg Future of Cryptocurrencies Summit.
Bloomberg cryptocurrency summit. That's awesome.
I thought it was gonna be an update on Bitcoin, but let me see if I can get the price up. Oh, futures at 51K. Let's. Okay. Not bad.
They didn't want to turn positive. Huh.
Well, it could be your strikes too. That's why I don't like playing far out the strikes like that.
It's interesting because I play
'Cause
far out
that-
the strikes for that reason. So when it comes back down, it goes up exponentially. And in the case that it does go my way towards the end, and it worked for me the last couple of days. Let's see today.
Weird. I don't know. I think I may hedge you.
Mm-hmm. I'm probably exiting soon. Looking at the volume. So if it turns positive,
I'm watching the volume too. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, if it turns positive for sure.
Well, not if it turns positive, but it seems like it built that support right there. So let's see.
the time to buy puts, baby. Guess we'll know soon, man. No, volume's going up. Nice. This is gonna be a good chart to see, man. Did you get in on that hedge? Nice. That's crazy. That is wild.
Oh, nice, I got it. Nice. Ooh. Okay.
See that volume, bro.
Nah. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, man.
That volume spiked down. I was like, ooh.
I
But
don't know. Yeah, that was such a crazy. You got in, then I got out. I was like, wait a minute.
hey, man.
You gotta finesse these things. You gotta finesse.
I did say I was gonna hedge you.
Of course, you gotta finesse it. No, 100%. That was good, man. My chart's looking good, man. This is gonna be a nice print today.
It's we're printing.
It's gonna be a nice print today.
Nah, that's.
And it's gonna be a short show today. Let's see. Let me take a screenshot of this.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is a short show, but we got some trading done.
And we'll be back tomorrow for sure. I think. What's tomorrow? What do I have tomorrow? No, we'll get tomorrow, right, Ricky?
What's tomorrow? Thursday already? No, tomorrow's Friday. Ooh,
Tomorrow's Friday.
today's Thursday. Perhaps we'll see. Stay tuned. You'll find out. I could still buy it again.
Yo, Peter, you did good selling GME at the high of the day today, man. That was good.
Yo, you know what's so crazy about this trade?
Good.
I got
Let's
filled
see.
in the moment I sent in the bid.
That's good. That means you caught it before the wave.
I did,
You caught
and
it
then
before the
I
wave.
was like, oh, okay,
Means
this
you-
is yeah.
Getting better. That's what that means. That means our entries are getting slightly better when we get filled in.
The moment I looked at the bid, I was like, oh nah, no, it's gonna. I knew it was gonna jump, and then I was looking at the spread, I was like, nah.
100%. Hell yeah. Stop losses. Don't be down thousands, guys. That'll eat your account.
Don't get Melvin.
Yeah, man, that was a good that was a good that was a good play. Like, why did GameStop just all of a sudden run? Was it a coup? Like what? Like Peter caught it pretty early too, but like how?
Look, these moves that happen like that are
Alerts.
short-lived. So when you get them, you have to
Yeah,
be,
you gotta buy 'em
get
right
in
away.
quick, get out even
You
quicker.
gotta buy 'em right away. Wow, that's 100% return in a day. That means that even if you were going like, YOLO.
Nah,
then
but
you
it's the
can't-
thing.
the moment
The
you came
YOLO,
out.
the YOLO aspect, eventually, like, one wrong YOLO and you're done.
Oh, something else.
So there's smart ways to YOLO. I believe.
Smooth is like, I got it because Ricky called it and I just jumped in. Hey, we are not financial advisors. Do your own due diligence. No, but for sure, we know the vibes. We know the vibes. We're here.
Nah, everyone's trading style is unique to them because I feel like trading is also a lot to do with how one is. So
Yeah, trade. You only YOLO once for sure. And you guys know that. Don't do YOLOs, guys. Oh,
let's go
boy.
back to this. What is Alpha Mike Charlie doing? Ooh, $9.
Alpha
Damn.
Mike Charlie.
Golf Mike Echo.
Alpha Mike Charlie AMC. Back at 9. No. Look at that. Back to that honey pot
Mhm.
from the meme. Huh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is interesting. Just sharp. Today 1 minute.
Let's stay 1 minute.
Right. Because it felt like a battle, right?
What?
Yeah. Today 1 minute.
Non-extended hours though, right?
Non-extended hours, yeah.
Okay. I'll look at that. Cause that one looks pretty clear as day when the trend changed.
That's why I have it in the here.
Cause that's when it was running up, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay. Today 1 minute.
Along with this, it's called a little dashboard.
The dashboard.
Quick little. Look at this. Is all the markets, by the way. Wow.
Well, the ones that matter at least.
Yeah.
Which is really just 4 of them now. The Russell can't be ignored anymore, I feel. GameStop is part of the Russell.
When I learned about the Russell a year ago, I was like, I should have invested heavily in it. And did I? Partially in that. The Russell was a sleeping giant, man. Russell was a sleeping giant.
Hold on. What is this doing?
I just stayed in my head. You only live once.
That you do.
So what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen? What's gonna
It's
happen?
gonna happen. That's why the puts were moving. The trend has been down all along. Got pretty cheap too there.
Professor Patterson, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for updating us. Fascinating study, and I suspect it's actually having massive effects today on the markets, with yields rising sharply. The world certainly looking forward to reflation, possibly caused by such effects. Okay, let's
I think it already hit a trillion. Isn't that? I think we're 8 away from 9, and it's the fastest company. Well, not fastest company, but the fastest thing to ever hit $1 trillion, more than any other
Oh yeah, you were
real
saying 12
company.
years? Market, right?
Market cap, yeah.
Market cap, right. Um, yeah, did it in only 12 years, you said? That's an incredible feat, man.
Yeah, I mean,
12-year-old $1 trillion baby. Think about it.
well, that's how many people are invested. Think about it. That's the total size of all the wallets combined.
Ay, 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 porque lo dijiste. Paper. Nah, it's all good. But look, there was an opportunity to buy that dip. Opportunity to buy that dip. And we know saw where it was.
Nice. That volume is going lower and
See that
lower.
guy? Same chart.
And it happens even quicker
Of course.
because the line forms every minute.
Mm-hmm. And this obviously grows throughout the day. It gets a lot crazier. But in the morning, it's...
No, I know. Let's see. I think I have it here.
Oh. Lower. What do you think about that?
I think it's great. The reason he says it's something you've never seen before because the retail investor is never taking control like this. GameStop is it's case in point.
Is Bitcoin gonna disrupt the governments? Can it? If it...
Well, it's always. I feel like it's always gonna have a store of value. For as long as I guess there's access to the internet, because without access to the internet, Bitcoin can't exist.
Yeah.
right? Otherwise, how do you access it? Like, unless we go back to the Stone Age, and I mean, something big would have to happen for that. So I say yes. I think it will store value.
Well, Michael, my colleague Eric Balchunas and James Safer pointed out that the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, if it was an ETF, would be the top 2% of volume and asset flows on the planet. I think that's part of the innovation, including for the ARK investors. But the key thing I also see is a major shift. I like to compare fund flows in that GBTC versus outflows lately, and the total holdings of gold. And I see that trend continuing. Like today, you see gold down almost 2%, and Grayscale Trust up almost 2%. To me, this is a trend that I'm worried about accelerating. Are you sensing that? You seeing that? The funds, those are certainly going that way.
That's crazy.
This guy's tried not to laugh.
Why? Well, why is he laughing?
The same reason you laughed.
I laughed because of the put contract. That's why I laughed.
Wait, where's the put contract? Oh,
388,
oh, sorry. Let's pull up the SPY.
388. You're up 26% on that XOM.
The leaps. Let's do some leaps. Let's see, where is this thing at? XOM. Down in the day, though.
I've noticed this pattern a lot. There's a little staircase down. Stalls for a bit and then it goes. Stalls for a bit and you go. It's like a steady flow.
That's the whole point of it, actually. It is supposed to be seen as that.
But that steady flow means it's a big order because it needs to be filled in a steady manner. That's why when the price runs up, I think it's about to be a reversal because it's like.
Man, that put.
A 388 put, huh? Yep. On the record, I bought it at $89. Well, mine now it's at $207. That's why I pay out of the money. That's why I play out.
Damn, that's crazy. That means that in the money have to be even more expensive. Oh, yeah, it is. Look at this.
Right. The ones that are slowly starting getting the money start becoming
Nice,
even more
nice,
expensive. And
nice.
that's why I play those.
Another paper hand.
217. 217.
Nah, but look, it's building into 11. Because it's already 10:30, so the market's been open for about an hour and 8 minutes.
Yeah, Texas is also. What's going on down there is wild, I think. The whole world. What's going on? It was snowing in Texas, and then it's like 70 degrees in Texas.
70 degrees. From what? Minus? No, it wasn't minus. It was like what? Low what? Low 30s?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd have to check, but. Like, it was freezing. The system shut down.
I don't know.
73 crashes in the highway, that's incredible. It means that 73 he was just driving and you know what the hell.
Oh, I saw that video. Yeah, that video was pretty crazy.
Let's see, is it going lower?
Damn, look at these.
That was yesterday's ladder too. Yesterday's.
That run?
Mm-hmm. Yesterday's run.
On a week-to-date basis, right?
Yeah. Yesterday's run. Starts building these ladders. These ladders to be filled. utterly failed. Now what? Now what?
Yeah, yesterday was a big run. The day before was also a big run. So I'd say it had to. People had to have locked in some tendies, I guess.
I think that's the funniest word to me.
Hey man, I'm just trying to keep up with the lingo here.
Is Wall Street Bets back up?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It needs its own website. That subreddit needs its own website.
Nah, I don't think people would go if it was its own website. I don't think it would have popped off if it was its own website.
Well, because Reddit is
Because Reddit is Reddit.
I think that's a key word I want to expound on is early. And I really appreciate you saying, Mike, it's early to say it's going risk off. That's my job, is try to figure those things out ahead of time and watch the little fundamentals.
Jimmy is what separated the men from the boys.
Oh, you're looking at the things, at the memes,
Yeah.
the memes.
And that is ETFs in the U.S. And I didn't say singular, it's plural. Obviously, we have in Canada. Now, this is a question for both of you. It's something that comes up in the
Como dicen en español, los memes.
Los memes, así lo dicen.
I think so.
here's the 200-day moving average of the break. It's going down with
Yeah. Así creo como es como lo dicen.
the ETFs. Some of the other trusts have gone to a discount. So both of you certainly
Los
like
memes,
investors.
los
There's
memes,
potential
los
risk
memes.
with GBTC, which is now one of the most widely traded I would say exchange traded products compared to an ETF in the space. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a risk, no question about it. But ultimately, price discovery in GBTC every day is driven entirely by market forces. Mike, to directly answer your question, an ETF here in the U.S. is something that we've long believed is a matter of when, not a matter of if. As you know, we spent the better part of 2017 looking to register GBTC on the NYSE as an ETF, made tremendous progress with
People are really going into this. Where are these millions of shares coming from? This
What are you talking
volume
about?
is coming from.
different dynamics within the digital asset market, Bitcoin specifically, that have not yet matured, that they would want to see in place before
Oh, what they're going into these
ETF. And so while we're definitely encouraged by
stocks with?
the growth and the adoption, the development of derivatives, a much healthier
Bro, they're armed with stimmy checks, with job money, income. Man, the people on Reddit are like, I'm telling you, they're like an army.
Digital army.
And for real, think about it. Yesterday, GME ran up, AMC ran up, BlackBerry ran up, Tesla ran up.
A 20,000% gain on 159-cent option. $65 turned into 12K.
Power of options.
Incredible. Dude.
Of course, but this is the thing. I'm sure that was probably like I don't
That
know
was
who.
that run, or
That was a run.
shouldn't say
Lottery tickets at that point, $65. That far out. Hmm.
yeah. What an incredible. That's an incredible run.
Ugh. Damn, if SPY is going down, UVXY has to be on a run. And yep.
Regulate what?
You can't regulate Bitcoin itself. You can regulate what the people, the masses, will use, a digital dollar. DD. Yeah, because you can't regulate Bitcoin. How are you going to regulate Bitcoin?
There's no way to regulate Bitcoin.
Aside from the tax,
You'd have to tell everybody to not use it. Everybody that's on the ledger.
like, remember, you only get taxed when you switch back to like the.
Because you're switching back to the American currency. If you don't,
Exactly, 'cause to the fiat currency.
right? Yeah. If you don't,
But if you don't, then that means you're using Bitcoin for what it actually
it's worth.
it was intended for.
You want to own it, own it. If you don't, sell it. There's always a buyer, always a seller.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just like that graveyard, dude. Yesterday, the puts there wasn't a bid in sight. Who are you gonna sell it to if there's no bid?
Absolutely right.
Damn, that's crazy. All day, just down, down, down.
We got it on the live.
Yeah, I did, and I caught that scalp, that little scalp up. Boom. Oh.
Got it on the live, folks. Got it on the live.
Let's see. We're gonna have a bounce here. What?
Súbele, po. Yeah. Right.
Wall Street Bets loves her. Loves it.
Loves her.
Yeah.
I like her too. She's talking straight up. Like,
Well, I
this is
mean,
open
that's why they
source.
love her, because what she's saying is, I feel like, logical in some sense.
Shout out to Catherine Wood. She's gonna get a follow right now.
Well, she invested in Tesla. She said Tesla 4,000 way before anyone else thought of it.
Oh wow. She saw the she saw the she saw the hype.
Well, I think she based it on maybe on a market cap, because
Oh, in that
you
in that
can't. Because
sense,
think about it. When I told you the
Trillion.
price of Bitcoin, what price it would hit for it to be worth $1 trillion, and then it hit, and then everyone was talking about it. But now, what about the next trillion and the trillions after that? It's not gonna stop at $1 trillion. I feel it's all gonna happen with time.
Wow. A trillion market. Trillion of it in use.
Trillions of dollars of market cap potential. Damn.
There it is.
But that's also dependent on where you get in too.
Well, that's the thing. If you start saying things like that, then you start creating this FOMO.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's definitely no GP. Yeah, but right now, there's a thing. The people buying here are probably. I want to say it's gotta be. I don't think it's that much retail. I think it's gotta be companies because 50K is a lot for the average person anywhere in the world. Because Bitcoin is global, so it's not just here.
Speaking of Kathy Wood, she gonna get a follow right now.
Sound DD
I
for
didn't find
sure.
the right one, but I'm gonna follow
Sound DD for
Catherine
sure.
Woodless too. These people these people have summits. That was from the Bloomberg Crypto Summit. That's incredible. Yeah, but I think Bitcoin will, regardless of the price, I think it'll always retain its value, which is a measure of it's really a measure of anonymous digital tra- transfer.
Well, I mean,
It's used a lot.
I feel like for everyone it's different.
Yeah, you're right.
For some people it could be an investment. For other people it's like a currency. For you it's that. I don't know. Point is, the market for it is massive right now. So
What an incredible push go up.
Brent oil. There's always a reason to hedge in the future. Yeah.
stock at the top of the market. Our industry has done a very, very poor job of buying back stock. Scott, good morning. It's Guy. Sorry, just to pick up on that last point, top of the market.
What do you think on companies? Should companies be allowed to buy their own stock back?
When I say top of the market,
They have been for years already, so I don't think that's gonna change for starters. But there's certain situations where it can help. So the whole point they buy it back is to raise the price, right? But this is the thing: they raise the price to get back to shareholders, but really the executive also have shares. They're
Right.
also part of the shareholder group. So in turn of helping the other people, you also help the executives. So, but the executives have more shares than the average person. So really, they stand to gain more than the average person.
That's why
Yeah.
some people in Congress they
But I
want
mean,
stock
this is the
back.
thing. If there's
If
it's
anyone is allowed to buy, then why? Right, exactly, right? If anyone's allowed to buy, then why?
I guess it's fair. I don't
It's
know.
fair.
It seems
It is
fair to
fair.
me. I don't know.
It is fair.
It's it's the market. It'd be undemocratic not to allow the company itself to buy back its own shares, I feel.
it's really tough to tell. I've been on record stating last year was probably the worst downturn. I'm surprised how fast it's come back. OPEC needs to manage it. If we see oil too much above 70, we know what happens. More people are going to invest in alternative energy. Secondly, it's going to hurt demand. So you got to have a lid to where prices are going, and that's why I'm hoping we keep it in that 55 to $70 investment. Now, the unknown factor, we're all investing about 30% less. The entire world is investing about 30% less. So, what's going to happen to the supply over the next 5 years? And that's something that's very unknown. It's still
They're printing this out.
among our industry.
What happened? Oh, nice.
But as we know, a super cycle leads to alternative energy investments, even more so, and it leads to reduced demand. Scott, walked up. It got very chilly a few days back where you were. Has what you experienced changed the way that you're going to invest in your company? Clearly, having access to electricity became a major problem. Getting access to all kinds of things became a major problem. Is that going to change the way that you think about the way you run the business in terms of redundancy? No, we've evaluated. The first issue was the safety of our families. We had over 200 families out of about 2,000.
What are you laughing about? I see you're laughing.
No, I was watching something on Wall Street Bets. These videos that they do are hilarious.
Oh, I was gonna install the After Effects, and it's really not that difficult
That's how they do it.
to do. Yeah.
Wow.
We've had a lot of polar vortexes, 2011, 1983, and we survived those. This happened to be 5-6 days. And so hopefully the next polar vortex next year will only be a 2-day storm.
Hoping good, but there seems to be, it feels like it's going to be very difficult for the grid to escape some kind of oversight or a little regulation in some capacity. And I wonder if you were expecting something coming down from the state or the federal government in terms of
Playing something else or what?
resiliency.
What's Apple doing? Alpha Papa Lima.
No, I think Governor Abbott and ERCOT are going to have to make some changes. We got to have reliability, and we can't afford to pass on some of the
They said Alpha Alpha Papa Lima is doing.
I think it's gotta be down. Oh,
It is down in the day.
my put is still strong. I'm holding. I'm holding my put.
You're not selling?
Nope.
You didn't say it.
I ain't fluffing selling. Could you technically run up back to 500 and plus?
Where is it at right now?
140.
Oh wow! I just saw it a minute ago at 120. Wow. That's the thing. You have to see with the volume. If the volume is there, then yes. Like yesterday, look at the volume. No volumes, no way, bro. You know that.
If that's the case, we killed it on NIL today.
Huh?
This is NIL today.
Damn.
That's negative 3 million shares.
Oof.
Negative 6, negative 10, negative 12, 15, 20. All day.
Damn.
Short from 50 to 40. From
That's the thing. People on Wall Street bets aren't just buying from the U.S. They're buying globally through their brokers. There's global brokers you can buy American stocks with.
That's crazy.
I love the free market.
Look at this one. Look at it. You bought the dip? Did he? Nah.
He did.
He did?
He doubled down, yeah.
Oh, wonder it went up. No, but Melvin, if that is true, then Melvin is gonna be forced to just go, not just Melvin.
I mean, but the
whole
price has to
market.
go there.
Yeah, you're right. But what the hell you explained that yesterday? It wasn't millions of the volume. That's incredible. What anime is this from? This is incredible.
What winds up happening if different countries go in different directions in terms of vaccine take-up? Like if certain populations of different countries are more willing to take the Astra vaccine or
You know you can send someone gold
How?
in not the actual gold. Through Reddit with tokens and stuff. Like it has its own little
Oh, okay, I see. That's pretty cool.
kind of like how Fortnite does.
Oh, its own digital currency.
Right.
Nice.
They'll adopt it, especially with their. $16.8 billion loss in that short position. What?
Are you sure? Are you sure that number's right?
Well, I don't know. See, it. Who's more credible, me or CNBC?
Wait, they said that?
Something slip out. I'll play it again. If my silly computer will let me.
But yeah, they lost billions.
Oh.
They lost billions, that's for sure. How many billions? I don't know, but I know it's billions.
$16.8 billion. Told you it's a lot worse than people think.
Did he eat through the bailout already?
Huh?
Did he eat through the bailout already?
I believe so. Remember,
It's a lot
it
of
moves
money.
exponentially. So it means if it keeps on going up, it hence the hyper gamma that everybody's waiting for. Gamma squeeze. Wait, I think he said 6 billion or 16.
No, 6.
He said it twice. What? 16.8.
That number right? 16.8 billion.
Remember, the media gets something else, but like the guys on Wall Street get something differently. I don't know, but that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money, and the chart itself reflects that. I think. I mean, $500.
Well, think about it like this: the price of the market cap of GameStop at one point was worth 30 billion almost.
Okay, and then what? It went from 30 billion to what? Oh,
Whatever it is now. It's probably at a couple billion now, but it went from 30. So if they lost 16, then that could have been reflected at that moment in time. Now, again, if they're still short,
could that send the market plummeting and they blame it on?
no,
that?
it's a
That's it?
small. Dude, GameStop dropped already,
Oh no, it
and
is
the
60.
market was fine. It's a small amount, but these retail investors are going head first. Like they think, bro, they're like kamikazes. They're
There it is.
kamikaze accounts basically.
There it is. The short seller. There it is. Sitting on total losses of 71 billion versus the gains of 16 billion. They stood to make 16 billion. Instead, they're down 71 billion total short sellers.
Damn.
Oh, they're talking about the pain trade. Oh, interesting. But really, all it is like they're down 54 billion, but that means someone else is up 54 billion.
Yeah, the people. The people are up.
A lot of money.
The people are up. Think about it. You see the Wall Street bet accounts. Think about it. That one guy with his one little contract.
That's crazy. Look at the internet.
I seen that. That was pretty cool. It's like Flappy Bird. You remember Flappy Bird? It's a cool way to look at the market, actually.
Here's the link to the simulator. Hold you apes.
Apes strong together.
You can play it live. I'm playing it right now. It's interesting. The things that people do. It's a pretty cool. It's actually a pretty cool game. What I like about it is that if you focus on the number, it starts to mess with your emotions.
Oh.
Think about it. I'm up already. Look at.
Get out of here.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. That kind of sharpens your emotions.
Why isn't this an app?
It is. Pretty sure I could play it on the phone. I just sent us the link.
Hey, where's the?
I just sent you a link. Let's see.
Where's the link?
That's weird. Does it not want to send?
Well.
There you go. Now it came through. I'm pretty sure you can do it. It's internet playable. Oh, you can play it on the mobile.
Nice, but I'm saying like a standalone app.
Oh, it's I'm pretty sure it's just the foundation of Unity. Anyone can like.
It's pretty
really
cool.
Build
It's
it.
pretty cute.
Yeah. But it was very creative. So what's happening? Going back in? Going back in on that put or what?
I think we're gonna call it a day around soon.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely finished. Sounds good, bro. Sounds good. I'll see you. Definitely.
He just saw it. I don't even think he's here anymore. But I think we're gonna call it a day.
Oh, I wanted to show you this. What I saw earlier. The reason why I took that trade so early.
Okay. Cool. Well, should we?
We can. Yeah, cause
Yeah.
I don't know what it's gonna do now, but.
Okay, we are out of here for today, folks.
That early.
Hasta luego.
That early.
It's a short day.
It's a short day. We got a lot of things to do. I got a photo shoot to go to. And I gotta do my taxes.
This is taxes.
And a whole bunch of other things.
We're out of here.
Thanks for tuning in.
See you tomorrow or next week. One of the two.